here back with Breadman. Just bringing y'all some original content, man. Been saying I was gonna get out and get some more videos in, shoot some more. We are here in Springfield, Ohio. Yes, all the history buffs tap in. Let us know what Springfield is all about. What I'm gonna do now is tap into this the antique center. And this is what I love to do when I'm out here on the road, just doing different things, enjoying and embracing life on the road, enjoying and embracing all of America. You understand what I'm saying? So salute, stay tuned. Let's see what happens once we get in there. Springfield Antique Center. #1 Springfield Antique Center. The question is, how many antique centers are in Springfield? You could be the #1 if you're the only one. I will say it has a lot of size. It has a lot of size. Says over 500 dealers. Says over 500 dealers. So let's go in here and see. I'm excited. Y'all stay tuned. All right, let's take a look. As soon as we come, take a look. Take a look at that. Sitting right under. Interesting. God bless America. Pay attention. We see everything. Let's bring it back. We're gonna take our time. We'll do just a general walk through, and then we'll get a little more specific. Yes. I mean, I'm trying to get through, but we see what antiques are. The hot commodities in Springfield. Yes. Yes. In 2025, we're gonna keep it alive. And I don't believe in erasing history. I don't believe in it. Let it be known. Stand on it. Stand on it. Yes. Yes. Look down here. What is this, a slave museum? Let's keep going. We'll walk into Django. Oh man, right at the door. Right at the door, y'all. I noticed that. We put that right up front. There we go. Now we get into, I guess, the big area. Now this will be fun. A lot of glass cases, man. I don't even know where to start. Let's go straight down the center. Oh, look at that area over there. This is gonna be fun. Let's walk down the center. Let's go down the center aisle. I hope I'm not missing anything for you guys. You tuned in to Breadman TV. We're in the antique shop, Springfield, Ohio. We're in the antique shop in Springfield, Ohio. Yes, just doing a general walkthrough. The Sambo exhibit was exquisite, front and center. As soon as you come in, I found that interesting, and now we're gonna come back to that and cover some of that, so I can give y'all my history and how I perceive those artifacts. But we're not gonna let that stop us from covering the rest of this. We must embrace our American history. We don't hide it. Let's go. So you have like these little cubbies, right? These little cubbies on each side. where you can kind of get lost in your own world. Right? Here's a lot of booze. Look at that. Old booze bottles. Right? Old giant champagne bottles. Wardrobe. You know? Let's keep going. Let's keep it pushing. You tuned in to Breadman TV. You tuned in to Breadman TV. We're doing our first general walkthrough. Now, a lot of people love these detractors. Yes? This is a very common theme. Very common thing in the John Deere. They have the power track up there. Right? A lot of people love those. They even have the trains. The trains, wow, look at all these. You could actually probably put a whole train set together. Yes? Hope y'all enjoying the content, man. You tuned in to Breadman TV. I don't know what I'm going to call this, but we are at the Springfield Antique Center. I like fish. Look at that. What kind of fish is that? Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. I like fish. The animal rights people will go crazy. Salute to the taxidermists. Yes, I also like signs, like little signs like that. Right? I like signs. I like when they find the signs on pickers. Right? Look at that. The milk of magnesia temptation. I'm trying to get her up there. That white southern temptation. Yes, sir. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. That white milk of magnesia. I'm going to show this for I call them the pretendians. I'm going to make y'all mad. That's for y'all. That's who they say the real Indian is. For all the black pretendians out there. I say that's your father. Let's go, big coach. You have the Christmas section here. Not really into antique Christmas. Salute to the Boy Scouts. You've had a salacious run. Boy Scouts. Boy Scouts of America. You've had a salacious run, big coach. Huh? That's all I'm going to say. Thank you for your service, people. Look at this. For all the servicemen. Look at that jacket. Look at that jacket. I will wear that, but that's called stolen valor. Stolen valor. Right? But wow, what an area. Let's dig a little bit more into this. Look at that gas mask. That's fire to have. Right? What is this? What kind of baseball team is that? Is that all white people, black people? That's interesting. I see it looks like all black. All white. Is that one black kid on the end, though? I can't tell. That's interesting. I like the army stuff, the military stuff, right? The military stuff, I love it. USS Arkansas. But you have to be careful who you are coming in here and grabbing some of this because it could be considered stolen valor. Stolen valor. You can put it in your museum. You definitely can't wear it and flaunt it, though. That's called stolen valor. Yes? When you have not served, but you pretend to, you put on the uniform as if you have served. That's stolen valor. That's stolen valor. We don't do that. We don't do that. No, sir. Let's keep it pushing. I like that area. I like military stuff. I actually love it. Salute to everybody who served. Yesterday was Veterans Day. I wonder why they had that exhibit in the front, right? The jigaboo, Sambo, the racist antiquities. Yes, I'm gonna come back. That's how we're gonna end. That's how we're gonna end. I'm gonna come back to that. Salute to Jim Morrison. I will grab that. Salute to Jim. Salute to Jim. I will grab that. A legend. Salute to JFK. Yes. Another legend. That Jim Morrison is fire though. Salute to Big Jim. Okay. We're making our way to the back. Wow, look at this dress. That's almost looks medieval-ish. I wonder how old this dress is. I wonder how old that dress is. Could it be like refurbished for a wedding dress? It's not necessarily white though. That's nice. It just sticks out to me for whatever reason. This reminds me of, the good old days, as they would call them. My grandma used to dress up like that. Salute to Hattie. My grandma used to dress up like that. Who remember these? Cabbage Patch. Cabbage Patch Kid. They got the old boxing gloves. Look at that. But that Cabbage Patch, $45? 45? Is that a collectible? Is that a collectible? Wow. Hello. Hey, how you doing? What's going on?
How are you?
All right. How y'all doing? All right, so we made our way to the back. Oh, my favorite, the signs. The signs are back here. Look at the signs. Look at the signs. Look at this. Look at this. I love these signs. Look at this. Authentic. Look at that Pepsi. Look at that Pepsi and Coca-Cola sign. I thought that was Wonder Bread. Wholesome. I never heard of that one. They have the Dr. Pepper. Look at these signs. I know some of y'all gonna go crazy over that. They got some more signs over here as well. I'm a stickler for the signs. I love it, especially when you're watching Pickers and those those shows. I love when they buy and they purchase the signs. Look at that. These are authentic. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so we got to the end. Right, we got to the end, and now we busted a right. So now we're at the back of the shop. We turn right. Look at that. Look at that. What's down here? Right, I'll come back to this aisle. I'll come back. That goes on and on and on. Look at that. Wow. Wow. So, all the Coke bottles, different bottles. Right, look at that. Old Pepsi crates. Used to deliver them to your house. Yes. Let's keep going. I hope y'all having a blast, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Wow. Make sure y'all hit like, share, and subscribe. Wow, look at that. Now, are these antiques? These wouldn't be considered antiques because they have like teams and signs in them. But that's dope, though. Maybe the outside is authentic and they change the inside light. Yes, $89 each. Customize your own. Wow, okay. Ooh, you got the records. You got the records, right? You got the records. I don't even want to dig through the crates because I'll get lost. We're not even going to do that. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. You got more of my favorite over here. What is this stuff? What is this? I have no idea. I think more lighting. But look, more signs. These are actually street signs. I love the street signs. I love the signs, period. These are actually street signs, though. You know? These are actually street signs. Ancient China areas. Look, there we go. You should be up at the front with the rest of them. How'd you end up back here with all these white babies? Huh? How'd you end up back here? A little out of place. Salutes our history, man. Can't hide it. Never forget. Never forget. Some people, some black people, they're gonna get outraged. They want to speak to a manager. Yo, what's this about? Why you got this out? That's not me. Keep that right there. That's not me. I want you to keep that right there. You will be remembered in history, right? That's a reflection of you, your history, not mine. And look at me now. Yes, so I actually embrace that. I don't try to shut that down. Now we're getting into like beads and stuff like that, art craft, pens. I'm not really into that. The things, Indiana Jones, look at that. I love Indiana Jones. I love Indiana Jones, especially the first one. Batman, Voltron, look at Voltron. That's one of the originals. Oh, wow. You can take that apart. That's one of the originals. I like that. Look at the old Superman. Yes, they got stuff in here. They have a lot of stuff in here. This could be the number one. I wouldn't put it past them. Wow, look at this area. Don't even know where to start. Safari, well, I don't know. This could be the number one, right? We're gonna go down that long hallway here. Here's the toys. For all you toy heads, they got another one up here. Look at them. I don't think that one comes apart though. He doesn't come apart and turn into the separate characters. The Batman, look at that. That's dope. Yeah. Iron Man. Oh yeah. I don't know. Who is that guy? Who is he? It's just another random black dude made an action figure. A random black dude got an action figure. Tyrone. I don't know who he is. Y'all let me know. I have no idea who that black man is. Antique Center. Look at these radios. Look at that. Look at those radios. Look at that. Look at that one. Some might find this boring, but some might find this exhilarating and interesting. Yes. So let me know. Let me know your thoughts. For all the quilt lovers, yes, if you love the quilts, they have something for everybody here. And then I'm gonna end how I walked in, which is, dang, why is this doing that though? I'm gonna end the video on how we walked in. Let's go down this long hallway though, because we were greeted with so much black history. Slave, Sambo, Jigaboo, all the racist antiquities, that were used to create the propaganda to, keep us down and hold us back. But it didn't work. So I'm gonna end there, right? But I saw this hallway. It's just the longest hallway ever. The longest hallway ever. So they have everything locked up. So everything that's in here, look at the baseball cards. Everything that's in here must be worth something, really worth something, because they have it all locked up and behind them. Look at that. Hi, Hitler, huh? Pay attention. If you look, you'll find it. If you look, you'll find it, big coach. I tell you who they are all the time. Look. I tell you who they are all the time. You just got to go look for it. Irwin. Who was Irwin? There you go again. Irwin Rommel. I'm going to look him up. It looks like the enemy, though. He looks like the enemy. You know, right here. A lot of things be right in your face, big coach. Let's go. You tuned in. You tuned in to Breadman TV. Make sure you hit like, share, and subscribe. Bringing y'all original content. Bringing y'all original content. Yes? She were at an antique shop. We got them. Oh, let me get this. Let me get this. We got them. We got them. We got them. If you just look, we got them, big coach. Huh? Huh? Seek and you shall find. We got them. That's what I do. We got them. That's a real one. We got them. Huh? Look at the hats. We got them. We got them. Why is that embraced here in America? That's an what you call that? That's even a knife. Look. That's an enigma to me. I know why. I know why. But do you know why? Because in all reality, that's the enemy. That's the enemy, yes? In some places, this stuff is even illegal to have. Pay attention. We got them. That's what I do. That's what I do. I knew it was something down here. That's what I do. Seek and ye shall find. What the hell is that? Is that a flashlight or a... Please tell me that's a flashlight. Please tell me that's a flashlight. It looks like it has double usage. Huh? I would like a pair of those air goggles. Those airman goggles. I always thought those was fire. I always thought those was fire. Wow, they had the real Nazi. Look, it's all over. They all over the place. They all over the place. Look at them. You got MacArthur, but you got this guy Irwin. We're going to find out who Irwin is. We're going to find out exactly who Irwin is. We got another one. We got another one. Oh, they love it. Yeah, they love it, big coach. They addicted, big coach. It's in their DNA, big coach. Make sure you hit like, share, and subscribe. I had one of these when I was younger. I had those. And those used to be dope. You put them up to your eyes and gives you like a 3D slideshow. We got them, big coach. We got them. Oh, look at that. There we go. There we go. Oh, man, don't mess up on me now. There we go. Look at that. Let me get back so y'all can see. That is Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King and his family. You can barely see because of the reflection. That's Martin Luther King, Coretta Scott, and his family. That's fire. That's fire. That's fire. I wish I could get a better view. Martin Luther King. That's dope. Put some respectability on this aisle. Dang. It was getting dark. It's getting dark. The more look. Look. Right by Martin. Right by Martin. Right across from Martin Luther King. Look. 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 We got him. Oh, we hit the jackpot. We got him. We got him. Romanticized. Why are they romanticized? You don't romanticize the Japanese. You don't romanticize the Vietnamese. You romanticize. And so that's a good way to go ahead and try to bring an end to this video. I'm gonna go back around this next corner. Yeah, I'm gonna go back around this next corner, but take a look. Take a look, because that's how I started when we walked in. Sorry, y'all. That's how I started when we walked in. Right? So that's how we're gonna end it, because now it all starts to make sense. And you know, I'm not mad. This is true American history. Look at those boots, real boots. This is true American history, big coach. Look, 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 look. Dark. Dark. Come on, big coach. This is what we do. This is what we do. We got him. We got him. This is going to be a great space to try to end this video. I'm going to go left. We're going to go left, and then we're going to bring it up back to the front so I can speak on, you know, how this started, what we saw when we walked in. As you can see, there's certain things in American history to this day. That's another aisle, and I'm scared to walk down it. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm scared. I don't want no more. There's a certain parts of American history that are romanticized, certain sadistic parts. You have to ask yourself. You have to ask yourself why. I know why. I know why. Because racism and hate is the engine that America runs on. You can't get around it. This country was built off of it. Yes. I want to get y'all thoughts in the comments. We hit the jackpot, big coach, at the Ohio Springfield Antique Center. You tuned in to Breadman TV. Make sure you hit like. Make sure you hit share. Make sure you subscribe. Man, I hope y'all enjoy this video. You know, make sure y'all leave your comments on what you liked, what stuck out to you, what you didn't like. Yeah, man, we get some reaction. We'll definitely be bringing y'all some, you know, just some more videos, man, some more original content, you know. Take y'all along, kind of like taking y'all along for the ride. You understand? These are just things that I love to do. I love to get out and do different things. And this would be one of them. Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
This would be one of them. So we're gonna bring it to the front. We're gonna bring it to the front, y'all. We're gonna end how it started.
They're looking at 2 chairs.
Right. I give this place an A though. I give this place an A. They have everything. They have everything you could ask for. All of America is right here. It's right here in this antique shop. All of American history. Salute to Springfield, Ohio. You know, some people call some things questionable. That's our American history. They have all of American history in this place. Hey, man, how you doing?
Doing all right. How
Hey,
about yourself?
I'm good, man. I love the spot, man.
Hey,
Awesome.
Thank you for doing what you're doing.
I appreciate you, man. I love it, man. This is all American history, you know. So let's go through here, and then we'll hit that front, and then we'll get up out of here, man. Because I want to end on a strong. I want to end on a strong note. Have everything. Look at the Mickey Mouse. Whoever loves Mickey Mouse, they have all of American history. Salute to Springfield. Salute to Springfield. The fishers. Look at for the fishermen. Fly fishing. Something for everybody. Look at those pitchforks. Whoa. What is that? That's interesting. You pick up trash with that? Interesting. And so this is how I want to end. I'm going to come up to the front here. American history, baby. You don't run from it. You don't hide it. You speak on it. You highlight it. We have to remember our history as America. You know, and so I took you across the antique shop, and you was able to get a glimpse All right, there we go. You was able to get a glimpse of all the history of America, the good parts, the bad parts, and the terrible parts, the horrific parts, right? You know, so for my people, when you see these things, don't lose your top. Don't go crazy. Take the time to highlight it. Take the time to highlight it, because if these things lasted, we wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing now, which is a testament to who you are and who we are. You understand? Don't hide the history. Embrace it. Don't hide the history. Embrace it. Yes? And to you, gentlemen, we survive, we thrive, we excel, we compete, we get it in. Hey man, Breadman TV, man. Make sure you hit like, share, subscribe. Hold it down.